at the Parthenon again for the fourth day. We have all kinds of work. I'm gonna build a front deck. Well, I'm gonna add on to a front deck. There's already a deck there around the corner. I'm gonna add a 4x20. Well, maybe a 4x18. Not exactly sure yet. I'm also building a front roof over the porch, or deck, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to cover the whole thing, it's just going to give them, you know, a place to go out of the rain to get in the front door. Then I built the back deck. That's going to be a 10x16. If you guys are interested in watching those, let me know. I know there's a lot of deck videos out there. And I've got my, you can kind of see the top of my flatbed gooseneck back there. I might get you guys a little video. I don't know if anybody's interested, but anyway. Little video of me pulling that. This Highway 7, people think is a pretty curvy, hilly road. But the road to Parthenon is worse. Stopped at Casey's this morning, got me a bang, a slice of breakfast pizza, and some more ice. So I'm having to do a voiceover right now. I thought I had my microphone on earlier. I did not. I just got to the job about 7 o'clock, and I was just going to show you guys my trailer. This is a homemade trailer that I built myself. That is a solar panel that I have hooked up to my battery. It's just a trickle charger. Keep the winch battery always charged. That is the lumber that I got to build a roof out front, and then that is just the frame of the front deck and back deck, and then pier blocks and some 4-inch caps there. I'm going to walk around to the back, just kind of show you guys a before before I get that deck built. Also, to the left of those two windows, there's going to be a door. I've got to put that in. That's the door that's laying on the back of the trailer. So that was the existing deck. I think we're going to leave that frame, but we're going to pull up all the deck boards because they've been there a while. We're going to go back with a composite deck on front and back. So, I'm getting the roof built. Got my 4x4 post up there. That's where the first part of the deck's going to be. It's going to start from here, go straight into the house. I'm going to have to fix this that someone else done, because it just wouldn't look right to bring the deck all the way over, have a post there, and then a post there. So I wouldn't want it like that on my house. I've got this collar tie up here that will stay there. So you got the ridge beam up top. Normally, well, the way I've seen it built normally, people will build that ridge beam, and this roof's coming out 4 feet. So a lot of people would bring that out 4 feet. I brought it on out 12 feet because, or not 12 feet, 5 feet, 12-inch overhang, because the rest of the house is a 12-inch overhang. So I got that little brace up there in the middle. That's going to come off pretty much now. I've got to take that off before I can put my next rafter up. You can see, well, I don't know if you can see. Try to bring that in. I used a 2x6 ridge beam. I could have used a 2x8. It doesn't really matter. But the 2x6 rafter hangs down just a little, so it would be in the way there. So I've got to get that pulled off but it's not going to go anywhere because the collar tie is tied in. So anyways, I don't know if that's a helpful hint to anybody or not. It's kind of, I'm out here working by myself, so every brace is basically an extra pair of hands. Got that braced off after I plumbed it, so it's not going anywhere. And gotta get my 5/8 decking up there here in just a minute, but it is lunchtime. There's one of my rafters. What you do is, if you've done everything right, when you put your ridge beam up and you've got your side beams, you should have the same exact measurement on each side. And I did. What you do is take your measurements, unless you're really good with geometry, and you probably know your measurements based on the pitch of the roof and the width of the roof and all that good stuff. But I had to go ahead and take a measurement. Got my bird mouths cut, which is what these are. And then 2x4 will be the overhang. So cut that down to 3.5. But anyway, when you get your first one cut, you throw it on both sides, make sure it's gonna work. Once you know it's gonna work, you cut the rest of them. And I just got 2x4s up here because it doesn't matter. All I need back there is for something to carry the 5/8 decking and to nail my subfascia onto. So anyways, we're moving right along. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Maybe this helped. If it does help, or if you like it, hit the like button. Thanks. This is where I got to today. Tomorrow I'll start on the decks, front and back probably.